Alright, so respected brothers, today we'll talk about the masjid. The masjid, the word masjid is taken from sajada, and sajada means the place, portration. And the other common word used for masjid is jama'ah, and jama'ah also means the gathering, right? So look at the meaning of this. So masjid is a sacred place where Muslims gather together to worship and please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Masjids are the symbols of unity for the Muslims, right? So masjid brings the unity amongst the Muslims. They bring together the love, the affection, and the brotherhood. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ فَلَا تَدْعُوا مَعَ اللَّهِ أَحَدًا. And the masjids are for Allah, and do not invoke anyone with Allah. So respected brothers, masjids are the houses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So visiting the masjid, it increases your iman. And if you visit the masjid with an intention to strengthen your iman, that is also an ibadah. If you are sitting in the masjid with an intention of worshipping, just sitting, you are not worshipping, but you are sitting and your intention is that I'll worship. So as long as the time that you spend in the masjid, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives reward for that. So masjids are the sacred places on the face of the earth. When Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he moved from Makkah to Medina, the first thing he did was he based a masjid in Quba, a place nearby Medina, which is called Quba. So he built the masjid, and later on that was named the Masjid al-Quba, and we have that masjid until today. And then later on he moved to the city Medina, and then he built another masjid, which is Masjid al-Nabawi. And then when time passed by, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu, he also built a masjid in the suburbs of Medina, the nearby place in Medina, and that masjid also still exists there. It's Masjid Abu Bakr. And Ali radiallahu anhu, also he built a masjid nearby the city Medina, and that masjid also exists until today. So if you look at the Anbiya's, the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's way and the Anbiya's way, it's always the masjid. When Adam alayhi salatu wasalam was sent to the earth, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him to build a house. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him to build a house. He built the house, Baytullah. And then Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam, when he came, he again reconstructed that house. Right? When Tufan of the Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam of their time came and it covered the entire world, that masjid was demolished. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once again ordered Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam and his son to create the masjid, to build the masjid, the same Baytullah. And the father and the son, they reconstructed that masjid. And then when Abraha, the superpower of the time before the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, before Islam, when he had intention to destroy the masjid, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent an army of ababil, small birds, and we know what happened. They had a small stone and their beaks, and when it dropped, it was like an atom bomb. Destroyed the entire army. Which means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves his houses so much that he takes care of his houses. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses the people who can come to his house. Nobody can come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's house without his tawfiq. If you are here today in the masjid making dua and reciting Quran and worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, think that you are chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You need to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for have chosen you to come to masjid and worship him. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says that on the face of the earth, the most beloved places to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are the masajid. And the most worst places to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are the markets. Why masajids are the most beloved places? Because they are the places of prostration. We make sujood here, we make ibadah. This is the environment of malaika. The residents of the masjid are malaika, and the salihin, and the mu'mineen. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, whoever has attachment to the masjid, he's most of the time in the masjid, testify that he is a faithful person, he has iman. His iman attracts him towards the masjid. His iman pulls him towards the masjid. And if anyone, al-a'yadhu billah, his heart is not happy in the masjid, his iman is weak. If you become happy, your soul become happy in the masjid, this is the sign of the iman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen you and you are a faithful person. That's why your soul is happy in the masjid. The soul of the mu'min in the masjid is happy as a fish in the water. If you take out the fish from the water, it's gonna die. Same is the example of the mu'min. The mu'min is happy in the masjid. His soul is happy in the masjid. All the tensions is gone when the mu'min enters the masjid. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put the people who has attachment to the masjid under the shade of his arsh at the day of Qiyamah. A day which is full of hardships. A day which is full of miseries. A day where nobody can help you. A day where your beloved son will run away from you. A day where your beloved wife will run away from you. Your beloved husband will run away from you. Your brother will run away from you. Your most loved friend will run away from you. Even Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam, they will run away from their ummah. Everybody will be thinking about himself. That hard day, where there is sun, the sun is so close that the brains of the humans, they start boiling. And all the humans, they will be up to the nose in their sweat. On that miserable day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put those people who are attracted to the masjid, who help the masajid in the construction, with the a'mal, in the construction, with means of finances, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put them under the shade of His arsh. So respected brothers, we need to have attachment to the masajid. We need to have a special love to the masajid. And we need to be present all the time in the masjid, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us barakah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put tawfiq. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us strength to be always in the masjid, to be always there to support the masjid financially, physically, by doing worship, inshallah. So, our community, inshallah, has planned to construct, to expand the masjid, inshallah, which later on, the brother from the community, they will also discuss. So I ask everybody I encourage everybody, I urge everybody to please have your effort in the construction of the masjid and building the masjid, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us.